Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. All right. So, there we go. Okay. So as we head into this closing meditation, in the beginning, I asked some questions about children's play or a fear that you had in childhood that was pretty active. And either of those ones, whichever popped up more for you, we're going to do a soft meditation around inviting the age where that became active. And so this is less thinky. Maybe something occurred to you, maybe you're conscious of it. But this is just a little bit of a trust exercise that we can do with ourselves. So as you softly begin to close your eyes, and however you're sitting, whether you're in a chair and your feet are flat on the floor, you just make sure that you're grounded. What we're going to do to settle in is what's called a 6-4-5 breath. We're going to do it in 3 cycles. So you draw in a breath for a 6 count. Doesn't have to be 6 seconds. You're not a clock. And then you're going to hold the breath for 4 seconds, and then you'll release it over a 5-second count through the mouth. So inhaling through the nose, 6 seconds. Hold for 4. Release through the mouth, 5. Two more of those. Hold, 4. Release, 5. One more. And allow your breath to go back to its own nature. Don't try to control it or direct it. And however you're sitting, turn your palms so that they are skyward. You can allow them to rest on your thighs, on your lap. Let your palms be open and receiving. And all of that energy that we drew in the beginning is still glowing at the center of the heart chakra, center of the sternum. And some of that golden light right at the center of it begins to beam an emerald light at the center of the heart chakra, center of the sternum. And even if you can't see it, it's there. And that emerald light begins to beam upward through the throat to the center of the brow point. And it begins to pulse into the center of the brain at the frontal lobe, into the pineal gland. You don't have to know where that is. It just is. And an emerald beam of light from the center of the heart And from the brow point, begin to pour forward into your space, opening a gold and emerald door. And on the other side of that gold or emerald door is an inner child, somewhere between the ages of birth to 7 years old. And that being begins to move forward toward you. And it is you of this life. And she rests in your lap. And while you may not see her, you can feel her through the light. And allow her to whisper or communicate telepathically her greatest fear or insecurity to you now. And at this time, whisper back to her, telepathically or otherwise, whatever message you wish to communicate. And through that doorway, allow for a white, pink light to now pulse through, pouring onto both of you. Embrace her. And release her back to her time. The door now shuts softly as a royal blue light seals the space where the door had opened until it fully dissolves. Join 3 deep breaths, allowing each one out through the mouth. And on the third exhale, allow the eyes to open and for you to release the meditation. To receive the message. And to open the eyes. Before I reopen to the images of the group, I would like to thank all of you at the Witches Brew, and always specifically Colleen McNally for all of her assistance and for helping to share information to a wonderful group of human beings, and to Kristen Stackles for all of her awesome, generous sister support on the interwebs. I thank you all, and I'll see you when our paths cross.